Yeah, listen. So sorry, people. Forgot to say hi. So I'm bad with saying hi, bye, and thank you and please. But yeah. Anyways, I want to tell you something. Like some people have this. I just find out these days. Like they know your capability of doing something, and they choose you to do that without you knowing. And let's say, for example, because some things are like, I'm trying to connect some things if I am also the same particle as that thing, like, you know what I mean. So, like, I used to follow Obama every day, like, I mean, news every morning. I wake up, like for 8 years, and I felt like, I'm black and Obama is the president. I mean, I mean, it's a history worldwide. So, like, it's so nice. So, like, you would know, like, what would Obama do, like, and something. If Obama didn't do anything, then you'll be like, he should have done it this, and then you talk about that with your friends, and they see you and they get surprised, like, how did you know these things? Like, because I try to like analyze in my head, like, okay, what if like if you in music, if you start writing like some like for trios or like some orchestra or like some jazz tunes, like you know the notes, like which if it is like, I don't want to brag too much, but like there's this, like when you make harmony, there's basic ones, like if it is 1 and then 3 5, it's basic, but then you put nines and sevens, and sometimes it's all these chords, like all these notes you can touch, and then you can make beautiful harmony. So it's like that, like community. If you understand your community, then you know what kind of notes you should touch, you shouldn't touch. So you know that because you, like, it's only you. And then people hear it, like for example, I talk like this and people hear it, my neighbors or people who hack into my phone, they hear it, and then they know that I can do it, but they don't tell you, like they don't tell you you are their choice. They just go around and like gossip, like, oh, he thinks he's this, he's that. I don't think, I'm just like, I don't think I am that person. I'm thinking like I could be that person. So we can bet on something, like this person have the right answer and this person doesn't have the right answer, and if this person is um, not using his power right, maybe we should like send him some message, like without him noticing it. And then because like I like to help people, like, I mean, if the person is lost, then I can, you know you know sometimes you do it for free, but then when you know that your information is valuable and it's expensive, then you stop it because you really want it to be wanted, and then you want to work with the person. But for free, it's not like, I'm nobody's Negro, okay? First of all, I don't have to eat croissant and, you know, do this vuvule or whatever, I don't have to be a genie in a bottle, like, to make you understand. Like, I can make all your wishes come true. It's like, I'm not that person. I just read a lot. I pay attention a lot. I just said it in my previous vlogs, So all these colors, might mean something to you. You can like read all these colors and make something out of it if you're really smart. Because all this could be your sponsors, and like nobody has to die like, like poor, like Vaseline, the guy who invented Vaseline, but then he didn't use the Vaseline because he didn't know that it would be that, till NWA, whatever the joke, or like whatever. But you get me. So I mean, if you know that I'm capable of something, just ask me. And if I'm over you, then respect me. If I'm under you, then I'll respect you. Like, it doesn't have to be this some kind of chase game. You have to step on. Like, you have to step over that this white and black shit. Like, on top of that, like, you go under to like a village, and then you separate like houses. It's funny to me. Like, I mean, why would you do that? Like, you know, like, I just met this person, and then it just make me feel like that, and I try to show that person like there is this ways you can do, you know, nice things. You don't have to be recognized with people that you don't even speak their language to, or like you hate them inside, but then you just use them because uh, I don't know for what reason. Because you kiss ass good. I don't know. I don't. I will tell anybody who come my way straight up what I think about them. If I like them, if I hate them, I don't dwell in something which stinks. Like I just go forward. Like I wash myself and then go. That's all. And I watch for myself. I watch for my family. I watch for my friends, and that's how I do things. So if you don't like the way I do things, then you can tell me. You don't have to go around and gossip and stuff like that. I mean, because nowadays I'm feeling this pulse, like heartbeats, or like um, what? How do you call it? Like the momentum is like changing. I wanted to do more, but I can't because I don't have papers from the social studies politics. So I only have papers from music studying and then food culture, like cooking and stuff like that, and maybe auto mechanic and some few courses I crashed, like a crash course. I mean, so people like just amaze me, like when they just guess something out of a blue and then blame you. Like I used to. Nowadays, I watch this. Of course, Trump is the president, so I just watch, and then I go back and watch Obama, or like go really way back to American politics. It's like, I mean, it's just simple. It's either it's communist or it's socialism or something else. All these things people follow that, and then you go there. It's like a periodic table. You choose, and then you take one and then you present it to the people, and then what do you think, and the people will choose you. And then if that person is in the White House and then you see him, you see how he talks. Like for example, this fucking Trump, he talks like whatever comes to his mouth. Is like he just throws up to people and then he just goes away because he's rich. I mean, he doesn't care about you. He only cares about trading. I don't know what he cares about anymore. But and then you find yourself like, okay, you have that capability of like making new like things for the people, like entrepreneurship, medical care, like housing, all these things, which really, because I am like uh, practicing it in life, like in real life. I have to find an apartment, I have to find a job, I have to find my medical care, I have to. So I practice it, but Trump doesn't practice that. He just sit there and then he goes to. Some people will bring him some drafts and then he just drink from that and then he say today, like we should do this. I don't know what he's doing, but fuck Trump. But I understand like where he is, where he's at, where he could go. I don't know, wherever. But like maybe next is Kamala Harris, and then we'll see like how this thing goes. But I know I find my spot somewhere, helping people. But if you already know that I'm capable of something from my conversations or like things I do, or if my vlogs are, if you really pay attention and then you connect the dots and then you get me, then I don't know how Americans say it, like holla at me or call me or something. Just don't do that because it doesn't help anybody anywhere. Maybe for the entertainment, but not in real life. And this killing each other of black people, like don't kill each other, like don't go this trap game, and because you're just gonna trap yourself anyways, because nobody's perfect. And also white people don't go back into insulting. I mean, white people don't over exaggerate yourself, because like if you do that, then you're just gonna hit your toe to a slavery ship. So it doesn't matter. Someone said it doesn't matter if you come with the airplane or with the ship. You're still the same nigger. So just be wise, please. Like I don't want to get hurt anymore. I'm losing my friends because I talk politics and they're so scared because they only want to watch dramas of housewives. I don't, man. But anyways, yeah, this is my dots. So I wish, like, I hope some point I'll get to write some book, because that's all I want at the moment, and work and live a simple life in a countryside or in a city, I don't care anymore. I would live anywhere as long as I, make something out of myself. So yeah, it's just whoever like is out there thinking numbers is gonna get you to a better slave ship. It doesn't. It's just you will never get off that ship if you just think paper is like the only way out. Like or from a rich, if you come from a rich family, that's not the way. It doesn't work like that. Is you have to like read, pay attention. You have to concentrate on some things like 5 hours a day, 6 7 hours a day, because that should be your um, daily practice, and then practice makes perfect. And I have two quotes I want to say. The first thing is like, um, it how does it go? Like if you wish anything but the best, you usually get it. And the funny part is like why. I think Ludacris said this in some Trevor Noah show. He said, "Why tiptoe uh, through life to arrive safely at death?" Like just don't worry, just live your life, man. I mean, or girl, or woman, or I don't know, man. It's Kaba, baby. Peace.